We have a statement from Leicester City Football Club this evening. It says, "It is with the deepest regret and a collective broken heart that we confirm our chairman, Vichai Srivaddhanaprabha, was among those to have tragically lost their lives on Saturday evening when a helicopter carrying him and 4 other people crashed outside King Power Stadium. None of the 5 people on board survived."
Derby have been beaten at Middlesbrough, and it means that Leicester City are promoted to the Barclays Premier League after 10 years away.
The primary thoughts of everyone at the club are with the family and the families of all those on board at this time of unspeakable loss. In Kun Vichai, the world has lost a great man, a man of kindness, of generosity, and a man whose life was defined by the love he devoted to his family and those he so successfully led.
City of Leicester back its pride. The man did everything.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Ray and I were talking, and it's much too early to speculate, Roy, but pray God, Vichai, his son or sons may, continue the fabulous work he's done, in honour of the dad.
I think they will. I hope they do. I think he had a vision for the club. They're in the process of spending near on £100 million on a brand new training facility. There's plans to extend the capacity at the stadium, and all these will be great legacies. And I think his son, they're a very proud family, and I think he would probably want to see his father's vision fulfilled.
Definitely.
Absolutely, Roy, thank you. Roy, another Leicester fan, distraught, really. Horrible.
Well, I'm distraught, and, them guys have got a fiction with Leicester. They come from the city, they're Leicester City fans. But it was tragic news, wasn't it, on Saturday night?
Also, Ray, today's news as well from Indonesia. Pray God, around 180 people have gone missing. Sometimes
it's awful.
You got to pinch yourself and say how lucky you are.
Yeah, well,
do you know what I mean?
As Vinny says earlier, Vinny Jones, every day is so important for people. So got to live your life to the full, because you never know what's around the corner.
Trust me, I try, Ray. 8:14.
The Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast on TalkSport with Dollar Shave Club. Get everything you need, however you get ready.
Those old and new have been reacting to the devastating loss of Mr. Vichai. Of course, the Leicester owner, chairman, Castro Schmeichel. He said, "I can't believe this is happening. I'm so totally devastated and heartbroken." He changed football forever. Wes Morgan, club captain, absolutely heartbroken, devastated regarding the news of our chairman, a man that was loved and adored by everyone here at Leicester. Jamie Vardy, struggling to find the right words. But to me, you're a legend, an incredible man who had the biggest heart, the soul of Leicester City Football Club. Thank you for everything you did for me, my family, and our club. I will truly miss you. May you rest in peace. Hashtag the boss. And Gary Lineker, of course, Leicester legend. That was the most difficult match of the day I've ever hosted. Thoughts are with everyone at Leicester City. A terrible, terrible tragedy. Heartbreaking. So some great tributes there.
Yeah, absolutely. And, them players knew exactly what he's done for the club.
Yeah.
How they've got to the Champions League football. And as Kasper Schmeichel says there, he believed, when the owner said, we're going to be in that Champions League. And they done it, which was an amazing achievement.
Yep, keep your calls coming, 08717 223344 with your tributes to Mr. Vichai, or Vichai, I think is better pronounced. What message would you like to send to the family, and what did his efforts at Leicester, what did that really, really mean to you? 08717 223344. Next we can talk about Mr. Vichai's his racing interests as we get the very latest odds. Here comes Steve-O and Coral.
The Coral Daily Download on TalkSport with coral.co.uk. Build the bet you want and get a price instantly with Build Your Bet from Coral. Terms and conditions apply.
Stadium on Saturday night. Earlier, Tom, a Leicester City fan, called us on 08717 223344 to pay tribute.
I just want to say thank you to Vichai. He's made Leicester City Football Club great, and I've got a taxi booked. I'm going to the stadium at 10 o'clock and just to pay my respects. And I had a difficult time myself with mental health issues when Leicester won the league, and that helped pull me through it. And it was thanks to that. I've been a Leicester fan since I was a little kid, and just thank you, Vichai. Thank you. And it's quite an emotional day.
Emotional weekend. Tom, thank you. Keep your calls coming. 08717 2344. So it started with Kevin Beattie's funeral, and then shocking news from BT. Wow. Glenn, thank God. Glenn, is still with us and fighting like mad. And then the terrible scenes from Leicester. Shocking. Let's say a good morning. It's not a good weekend, a good morning. Harry Redknapp joins us. Harry, how are you, Harry?
How you doing, Harry?
Yeah, not too bad. Right,
Oh,
good.
Harry, what a weekend it's been. Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Yeah, it was amazing, wasn't it? One thing after the other, absolute tragedy at Leicester, and a supporter passing away, I think, at the game at Brighton.
At Brighton.
Very sad, and obviously, with Glenn having a problem it wasn't a great weekend in them terms.
Well, sometimes, we've got to be careful, Harry, because I don't want to go into it too much. I've had so many texts and calls, especially about Glenn. You and I saw Glenn, when we were together at that golf the day before or the day after I was with Glenn. He played, he walked round, he was hitting great shots. I'm just astonished. I'm astounded this could happen to someone so fit.
Well, yeah, I was with Glenn, on Saturday morning, so I thought he looked fantastic.
Yeah.
And, he'd been golfing last week, and he'd been working with BT in doing the PSV Tottenham game. Yeah, it was a shock, but hopefully now he's going to make a full recovery, which is great. We need him back.
Yeah.
Everybody who knows Glenn, you know him well now. He's a nicer bloke anywhere than Glenn Hoddle. I don't know.
No.
He hasn't got. I've never heard him say a bad word about anyone. He's just a lovely guy. Great footballer.
I just pray, Harry, as well, his football fitness all those years will help him this fight to full recovery.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the staff, everyone at BT was amazing. The whole group there, they were great on Saturday. So. Yeah.
And Harry, talking about great people, it sounds. Some of the callers and the beautiful tributes we're getting from Mr. Vichai up at Leicester. It seems this man was just an absolute top guy, not just as a chairman putting money in, but for the community and all those who met him.
Yeah, it seemed he was very much involved with the community in Leicester, and he was involved, I think, with the hospital and all sorts of things that were going on there. Backed everything, so, yeah, terrible, terrible tragedy. But when you look at it, Alan, it could have, where it looks like where the helicopter came down, it could have been a mass tragedy. There were people in their cars and leaving the ground. Who knows what could have happened,
So with two heroes in Harry, with the BT
definitely.
guy bringing Glenn round, and with the pilot who clearly saved other lives by, you imagine what's going through his mind there, trying to pick the right spot to get it down. Incredible.
Yeah,
it could have been a lot worse. You're right.
Being there,
Yeah, Harry, just looking tonight